But what is going to happen in the Great War is that the war will be finished soon with missiles. Missiles. It's not going to be a conventional war. The Prophet ﷺ said they were fighting for the mountain of gold. You know the mountain of gold? If you are my students, you know about the mountain of gold. Some of you are not shaking your head, eh? The mountain of gold. We can't teach that subject tonight, no. And he said that 99 out of every 100 who fight for that mountain of gold will be killed. And therefore there cannot be a war of conventional weapons. I am therefore anticipating missiles will do the work. Within half an hour of the start of the war, within half an hour probably, most of the countries which are to be destroyed will be destroyed within half an hour perhaps. Very quickly. And so Russia today has missile capacity which surpasses that of the West. When some Russian warships in the Mediterranean fired off some missiles to destroy some ISIS camps in Syria, guess what the American aircraft carrier did in the Gulf? As soon as Russia showed its power with missiles, the American aircraft carrier moved out very quickly. Very quickly they moved away. Because Russia says, you could spend billions and billions and billions building your aircraft carrier. The United States has, I don't know how many aircraft carriers, more than any other part of the world, they have it. And Russia says, all we need to is to have the missiles. And your aircraft carriers are sitting ducks. Where did Russia get this tremendous military capacity with missiles that move at lightning speed and carry nuclear warheads? Answer, Surah An-Naml. Surah An-Naml of the Quran. You remember Sulaiman alayhi salam, and he's missing the bird, the hudhud, and then the bird came and said to him, because he could understand the language of the birds, that I have come from Yemen, where I found a queen ruling over them, and they worship the sun, and she has this tremendous throne. Then Sulaiman alayhi salam sent a letter to her, ordering her to come in submission to him. And then he addressed the people in his court, and his court includes both human beings and jinn, many verses of the Quran. And he asked, who can bring me her throne before she arrives? The Ifrit of the jinn are the most powerful of the jinn. And an Ifrit of the jinn said, I can do it before you rise from your court sitting. But from Jerusalem to Yemen is about 200 kilometers. So for the jinn to travel from Jerusalem to Yemen and return in this short period of time indicates that the jinn can travel at great speed, lightning speed. But not only can they travel with lightning speed, but more importantly, they can cause objects to travel, because this is the throne. Objects can travel at lightning speed. And this is the explanation of modern Western civilization, scientific and technological revolution, which has given this the tremendous speed, because the jinn are at work. But of course in the West they don't call them jinn, they call them demons. and the demons that are involved in the scientific and technological revolution is well recorded by many British scholars. Then something happened. Surah An-Naml says, someone in the court who had knowledge of the book, he spoke. He said, I can bring that throne before you even wink your eyes. Which book is it? It's not the Quran, it's not the Torah, it's not the Zabur, it's not the Injil. No, it's not one of the scriptures sent down by Allah with the Anbiya. This has to be a book with knowledge of, I don't know whether you can call it aerodynamics. Would that be correct, huh? Any aeronautical scholars here? I don't know if this is the correct term, eh? Aerodynamics. For travel through space at increasingly greater speed. They have a term, I think they call Mach 2 and Mach 3 and Mach 4 and Mach 5 for at the speed at which a missile can travel. And someone in the court said, I can bring that throne for you before you can even wink your eye. And I am saying to you tonight and to the Darul Room that this is the explanation of Russia's phenomenal rise to surpass the West in missile technology. That is why so many people now want to buy Russian technology, Russian military technology. And so the stage is now set. The longer they wait to have the Great War with Russia, the more powerful is Russia becoming, which now takes us to China.